It is precisely 6 o'clock, and let us start. Let me begin with the first video. Hello friends. In this webinar, we are going to discuss some amazing secrets, and I will be discussing the power of the unconscious mind, which is there within all of us, within you, within me, and which can help you to achieve anything that you want in life. You can get whatever you want in life. You can be whatever you want in life. If you want to be an Olympic medalist, then you can be one. All you have to do is to understand and follow the rules given below. If your dream is to be an Olympic medalist, then this is how you can convert your Olympic dream into a reality if you follow what Einstein has said. Everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. This is not philosophy. This is physics. Einstein also said that everything is vibrations. Energy also is vibrations. Energy, reality, frequency, vibrations. Match the frequency and you get the reality. I'm sure that all this is very confusing. So let's take each step one at a time to understand what the great man has said. Let's begin with the following statement made by Einstein. Everything is vibrations. Understanding what vibrations are is the first step to converting your dreams into reality. The smallest particle in the universe vibrates. Let us say that it vibrates from A to B, then vibrates back from B to A. When it travels from A to B and then back from B to A, it has completed one cycle. A to B, then B to A. The number of cycles it completes in 1 second is called as the frequency of vibration. Frequency is measured in hertz. Low frequency vibrations is equal to low energy. High frequency vibrations is equal to high energy. It does not matter whether the vibrations are low or high. What matters is that you have understood what Einstein said. Everything is vibrations, and energy is vibrations. Everything in our universe is vibration and energy, including humans. Everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. You know, the moment Einstein comes into the picture, we think that whatever he says is beyond us. And it's a fact that most of the time, whatever he is saying is beyond the thinking of the common man. But today, through these videos, we will realize that whatever Einstein has said is true. Whatever you want in life, you can achieve it. Everything is energy. Vibrations is energy. And every dimension in our physical world is energy. It's vibrating. Now you saw that small particle vibrating, even our body is vibrating. But when it vibrates, when every atom of your body is vibrating at a very high frequency, you feel it is not moving at all, but it is vibrating. This is vibrating. You and me are vibrating at very, very high frequency, so high that you feel that we are still. So vibrations is energy. Let us see the next video and let us find out what is it that he means that match the frequency of the reality you want, and you can get whatever you want. Now let us take an example of reality, which all of us have experienced when we took up shooting. When we started shooting, the first reality we wanted was to keep our sights steady and aligned. Unfortunately, this is what we got. This is what you are now, the reality you want. This is what you are now, the reality you want. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get the reality you want. Low frequency, high frequency. High frequency is the reality you want, and you start with low frequency that the sites are shaking. Do you want to know the secret for changing the frequency of the reality you want? How do we change from low frequency to high frequency? The secret is belief. The moment you start believing that you have achieved the reality that you want, you achieve it. Everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. This is not philosophy. This is physics. There is one question I've asked previously, and that is there any non-shooter here? If there is, please say yes. Okay. Now, high frequency, low frequency, how do you get from low frequency to high frequency? Let's watch the next video, and we will start finding out what the meaning of belief is. When I say that all you have to do is believe that you already have what you want, you achieve it. Let's watch the next video. It will help you to clear some of the doubts that you have in your mind right now. There are 5 ways to match the frequency of the reality you want. First, through repetitions or drilling. Slow method. Second, through affirmations. Again, a slow method. Third, through visualization, fast but difficult. Fourth, through augmented reality templates, fast and easy. And 5, super fast method. I'm sure that you want to cut to the chase to learn as quickly as possible the super fast method, but you have to hold on to your horses. first method, through repetitions or drilling. This is the slow method. As you start repeating or drilling, taking the pistol up and down into the aiming area, trying to keep the sights steady. You notice that as you keep drilling or repeating, sometimes the sights become steady along the up and down path or the route. After many repetitions or drilling, you notice that your sights remain steady for a few seconds. You start believing in yourself that if you can keep the sight steady for a few seconds, you can definitely increase it for a few more seconds. And so you do after another 30 to 40 repetitions of drilling. As your belief increases in the reality to keep the sight steady, the frequency increases as the repetitions or drillings increase. After hundreds of repetitions, your belief becomes your reality. Everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. With every repetition, the belief and frequency go up hand in hand. With every repetition, the belief and frequency go up hand in hand. With every repetition, the belief and frequency go up hand in hand. The belief is that you can keep the sights steady. So with every repetition, the belief and frequency go up hand in hand till it becomes the reality you want, which is a perfectly steady and aligned sights. You know, we have all gone through this. Remember the days when we started off, we got this pistol and we tried to keep the sights steady and kept on repeating and repeating, and the sights kept on moving. But at some moments, the sights remained steady and again they started moving, as shown in the video. And then you stop and say, for a moment, the sights were steady. That is the moment of belief. And as you go on repeating, you say, if I can do it for a moment, I can increase it. You start believing in yourself. When you start believing in yourself, your frequency, the vibrations increase, your energy increases. And bit by bit, with as many repetitions as shown or maybe more, your sights become steadier and steadier and steadier. And you achieve the frequency as your belief increases with each and every repetition. With every repetition, as your belief increases that yes, that I can keep the sight steady for a few more seconds, the frequency of your energy starts increasing, and gradually, when your sights become steady, that is the reality you want, and you have matched the frequency of that reality, which is keeping the sights dead steady. Okay, so let's move to the next method of achieving your reality. The second way is through affirmations. This is a slow method. Affirmations are used in combination with repetitions and drilling, visualization, or augmented reality templates. In this method, you write down what you want again and again as follows till you achieve the reality you want. I want my sights to be steady and aligned for more than 15 seconds when they come into the aiming area. I want my sights to be steady and aligned for more than 15 seconds when they come into the aiming area. And so on, and on, and on. You keep on writing your affirmations. You can keep writing your affirmations again and again till you achieve the reality you want. Most of us have never used affirmations when we were training. And 99% of the people feel, what's this idea of writing down this thing? That I'll keep my sight steady after 15 seconds. No. Instead of writing down, I'd rather pick up the pistol and do it. Fine. But affirmations are used in other training fields, which you will come to know as and when we discuss it. But affirmations are very, very powerful. When you're writing your diary, every time you write your diary, it's an affirmation. And that's why I keep telling you, don't write anything negative. Write everything in a positive manner. Because every time you write, you're affirming, you're raising your frequency of the vibrations. And as you go on writing each and every time, whatever you want, in this case, I'll keep my sights steady and aligned for 15 seconds when the sights come into the aiming area. You will gradually achieve it. It's a very slow method. It's not a very dynamic method. There's no action to it. Somebody like Vikrant may say, oh, but if you combine it with your drilling, okay, and if you combine it with the other techniques that we are going to discuss, then the results manifest themselves very quickly. Let's watch the next video. It shows method number 3. Third, through visualization. In visualization, the first step is to relax the body using body relaxation techniques explained in great detail in module number 5, mental skills. You relax your body progressively till you reach a deep state of relaxation. After you have achieved a deep state of relaxation, you visualize the reality you want. In this case, it is the steady and aligned sights. Visualization is difficult. It's not easy to close your eyes and start visualizing your sights coming absolutely dead steady from the top. But you can, if it is combined with an AR template, or if it is combined with the cue card. You keep watching it, close your eyes, visualize, because the imprint of the image remains in your mind when you're visualizing. So we will discuss some more methods, and especially in the super fast method, all these techniques are used together. Fourth, through augmented reality templates, fast and easy. In module number 3, training methodology, some of the basic skills which are mastered are as follows. First, wrist lock follow through. Second, continuous grip pressure follow through. Third, steady and aligned sights follow through. Fourth, focus lock follow through. 5, reducing the arc of movement and its follow through. 6, introduction to automatic continuous trigger operation follow through. All the above mentioned skills, when mastered, help you to achieve first, automatic aiming process. Second, automatic trigger operation. mastery over these skills are done through exercises 1 to 10, for which we have AR templates, which if correctly used, help the shooter to master the above skills in 1/3 the time it takes. Or what you can master in 12 months, you will be able to master it in 4 months. For example, exercise number 4, the standing 8 exercise, which help you to master. First, wrist lock follow through. Second, continuous grip pressure follow through. 3, steady and aligned sights follow through. 4 is done through an AR template, and here is a live recording of the experience of one of my shooters who has used it successfully and mastered the exercise in 1/5 the time required. Raghav is in the studio. Hi Raghav, how are you?
Hello sir, how are you? Good evening sir. It's been a long time.
Very, very long time.
Yes,
Raghav,
I'm very excited to see you. Yes, please.
Yeah, you remember when I was watching your diaries, I was reading through your diaries, you seem to have been stuck in progressing in mastering the standing line, the sleeping line, and all these exercises. So
exactly.
then I told you that you use this standing line, sleeping line, and all the other exercises, the templates.
Templates.
Yes. So can you please tell us exactly what you experienced, and then when you tried out the templates, how you tried them out, and what were the results?
Okay. Actually, initially I started with standing line and sleeping line exercises. I think somehow I have managed to achieve without any problem. I guess I was remember like that. But once it goes on to the next level, after finishing the cross, and then I have moved to standing 8 and sleeping 8. I think I have tried long days, to achieve 100% in that standing 8, sleeping 8 exercises. But even though how much ever I can, I have tried, I couldn't do it. So that's why at the time I was called you, and then I was saying this problem to you, and then you were saying that just. I think I started watching the template, I guess. So you said you asked me to watch this in the website. I got the template, standing and sleeping a template, and I started watching the template every day. After watching the templates, it's like, for example, the growth was, the percentage was gone really high with it very quickly, which means like, every day the percentage which will be increasing slowly, like, if I doing 10 repetitions, 10 drills per day, so maybe I'll achieve one or two drills will be perfect, other 8 will be not perfect. But after watching the template, it suddenly go on to 8. So 8 drills got correct, and only 2 got wrong. So it become vice versa suddenly. So it would happen like that. So that's why I got, exactly vice versa. So I got excited, and then after that I started watching the templates. And then I think I wrote in the diary, or in a webinar, I think I have shared this experience, I guess. But after later on achieving standing 8, sleeping 8, and we just completed model 3, model 4, model 5. We have after we entered into the MSP.
Those of you who are not aware of the standing 8 exercise, the standing 8 exercise, you take the pistol, you have to keep the sights absolutely steady, and you move it in a fashion like this, and you trace the figure 8 very, very slowly without moving the sides. If the sides move, then it's wrong. If you manage to keep the sides absolutely steady throughout the 8, then it's correct. So Raghav was facing a lot of problems. The sides used to vibrate when he was doing the figure 8 exercise, and he could achieve only 2 out of 10 correctly, as you just heard. So when we sent him the templates, he started following the template, just started watching the templates. Nothing much. You don't have to do anything. Just watch the templates before you go to sleep, and before you start practicing, you just watch it a few times, and you saw the result. Immediately it happened. It works like magic. The AR templates work like magic. And the reason is when you are seeing something which is perfect in the AR template, the sides are absolutely perfect when they travel along the figure 8. And so you keep on watching it. As I've told you before, that the unconscious mind cannot make out the difference between what is real and what is imagined. And so it assumes that this is real, this is what is required, and this is what Raghav will get, and that's what he got. So he got 8 out of 10, correct. So this template, there are various templates for various exercises. As you know that this standing 8, sleeping 8 exercises are used for, the wrist lock. Because if your wrist is not locked, then the sides will keep moving like this. If your grip pressure keeps on changing when you're doing this exercise, then your sides will start moving, right? So these are the two aspects, and focus lock also. You maintain a focus lock which is sharp throughout, and at the same time you're pressing the trigger. The trigger starts moving automatically. So all these things happen in these specifically designed exercises which are there in our modules, in our training modules. And when a shooter faces this problem, he uses these templates and he progresses very fast. So that's how, and that's Raghav's first-hand experience, and there are many other shooters. There's also Yanni over here who will come into the studio and relate his experience. Now, Mr. G. Durga Prasad has asked the question is, can we use these techniques to control match pressure? I will address it at the end of this videos, as soon as these videos are over. Let's move on to the next method of how to convert. Let's move on into the super fast method. Let's see how you can translate what you want into reality, how you can match the frequency. In the superfast method, the AR templates are combined with subliminal fast learning music, and it is also combined with visualization and affirmation commands. After you have achieved a deep state of relaxation, you visualize the reality that you want. In this case, it is the AR customized template. Every time the sights come into the aiming area, my trigger starts moving automatically, and I am 100% mentally focused on the trigger roll feeling before, during and after the shot is fired till the trigger stops. Every time the sights come into the aiming area, my trigger starts moving automatically, and I am 100% mentally focused on the trigger roll feeling before, during and after the shot is fired till the trigger stops. Every time the sights come into the aiming area, my trigger starts moving automatically, and I'm 100% mentally focused on the trigger roll feeling before, during, and after the shot is fired till the trigger stops. Let us now check out the first-hand experience of a shooter who has used this AR template.
I wrote in the diary or in a webinar. I think I have shared this experience, I guess. But after later on achieving standing 8, sleeping 8, and we just completed model 3, model 4, model 5. We have after we entered into the MSP, you started giving the self-made template, right? You gave a template for us, like exactly what we are seeing in the range. After we going A to B, B to C, and C to follow through. After watching that templates, I just tell you before that. So before watching that template, whenever we used to go to the range, when the hand coming into the aiming area, obviously we'll be hunting for this. We have tried to reduce the arc of movement, right? So we'll be watching on the fourth side. So okay, we have to reduce the arc of movement. We have to reduce the arc of movement. So that thing will be happening. So even the hand will be moving here and there, here and there, here and there. So we'll try to reduce it. The process was going on. Once I got the template, which you gave, exactly A to B, B to C, and then C to follow through the template. What happened is that's quite interesting. But after the sights coming to the aiming area, I'm trying to move my hand. It's not moving. It got stopped. It got fixed. I got worried. Oh, what happened? My hand is not moving. It should be moved, right? Because I've been practicing in that way, right? So after coming to the aiming area, been watching the sights has been moving. But what happened is it had been stopped. It has been steady. I got worried about, what happened? My hand is not moving, so I have to move it. So I'm trying to pushing it. It's not moving it again. So after that, I realized your trigger is, your aiming area is becoming automatic. So just start enjoying it. Like that happened. And I think that one also we have shared in our webinar, I guess. So this thing was happening, and then this today. Nowadays, even though if I didn't practice it for 20 days or even a month, after that, if I go to the range, if I try to take a pistol, I'll be like 100% confident. Okay, I don't know, not even have the percentage gone down, the confidence level gone, that doesn't gone down. It will be in the same level. Now after seeing you, that thing happened is like practicing, everyday practicing, we are practicing or not, that doesn't matter. If I take a pistol, whenever I take a pistol in hand, I'm in full confidence. I don't know how. Even the scores coming up, going down, that doesn't matter. But my confidence level is not going. Even though scores goes down, my confidence level is not going down because I don't know how. Still, that's happening. Thank you for that. Actually,
the templates have worked with you, and you have worked very sincerely. See, there is a see. The template which he got was not the one which you saw, but it was very similar. In the template that you saw, it was about the sights coming down. The command was there, the sights coming down, and the trigger will start moving. But the template was very similar to the template which is shown. But what happened was that initially, when the sights came into the aiming area, the arc of movement was so wide. And when he started seeing these templates, they started behaving exactly like the template. You just come there, and as you said, he just stopped. So he was shocked. Why this is not moving? It's just stopped, and he's trying to move it. It's not moving. And then he realized that the templates are working. The templates are working. So the aiming process is becoming automatic, and so let's enjoy it. So even if you wish to be an Olympic champion, the Olympic champion, you just don't start visualizing, that you're getting an Olympic medal. Fine, that is part of it. But it is the skills that you have to master. The first skill is obviously if you start shooting, you have to get the sights aligned and steady. You have to reduce that arc of movement, and you have to have a very good sharp focus before, during, and after the shot, right? And this is the aiming process. So the first part is to improve and master the aiming process. If you keep drilling or repeating, it may take you about 6 months. But if you use these templates, you can do it within 1 month. Yes, it is possible. Then the next thing, the next thing is the moment your sights come into the aiming area, your trigger should start moving, and you should not be bothered about the aiming process. Okay, because if you're bothered about the aiming process, your attention will go to the sights, and your trigger will start stopping. Right? Then it will start, stop, start, stop, start, stop, because your attention is being diverted to the sights. But once you're confident that your aiming process is mastered, the moment your sights come into the aiming area, you start the trigger operation. And the third part is to keep your mind 100% focused on the trigger operation before, during, and after the shot is fired. So these three things are to be mastered. All right. So there are templates for each of them. Like I told you, there are templates for exercise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can do it manually, repetition, repetition, repetition. Or you can use AR templates, which most of the shooters have been using in my training modules. But the important part about this whole thing is, look, if you think of the shooters who are shooting 580 plus, and there's one shooter here who is shooting 580 plus from Finland. This shooter shoots, if you want to shoot 580 plus, obviously you have to shoot 40 tens, minimum 40 tens to shoot 580. Okay. He shoots 582, 584, so 42, 44 tens. Now tell me, if a shooter knows how to shoot 40 to 44 to 42 tens or 40 tens, don't you think he will know how to shoot 60 tens? So what is it that's stopping him? His own self-belief. The moment he believes that I can shoot 60 tens or 60 tens, he will do it. He will do it. All you need is the AR templates, the super fast method, where I will be showing him, and I'm already working with him. Yanni, if you would like to come on the studio and please enlighten, if you're there, I hope you're there. Yanni, are you there? Can you press on the request to speak button, please? Can you press on the request to speak button if you're there? Paula says it's true. Yes, you start believing in yourself. Yanni is there. Please click on the request. Thank you. Thank you. So you're going to meet a phenomenal shooter. There he is. Just give him a few moments. And in the meantime, you can ask questions. Yeah. Yes, Vikrant, it's not impossible to shoot 60 tens. It's just your belief. In the moment you're fine, which we will take in the next webinar, and how you're supposed to match it. Okay. Now Yanni is here, and hi Yanni. Good evening, and how are you?
Hello. Good evening. I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Can you just tell us your experience of whatever templates which you have been using, in which area you've been using, and what are the results?
I have used your 100 shots template basically every day when I'm shooting.
Which template are you using? Which template?
The 100 shot template.
100 shot. What exactly is in the 100 shot template?
I only had the one template.
Yes, but what is it?
It has the 100 shots which has been gone into inner tens all.
Yes, in the template that is given to Yanni, and mind it, every template, every shooter, every template is customized.
Yes.
Because I have to get into Yanni's mind, and then we have to design it. It's not I who designed it, I give it to my team and I tell them, give them the instruction, and they design it. Now, in the 100 shots that he's watching, the sites, they start from A, they move up to B, and they come into the aiming area, and the shot is fired in a particular time. And Yanni has given us the timings, how much time it takes from A to B. So the timings are given. How much time do you stop at B? And then from B to C, how much time do you take for the sights to come down? And when the sights come into the aiming area, how much time does it take for the shot to break and the follow-through time? So all these and other things are customized. I can't get into too much details now, but these and this, he is recorded with a gap between each and every shot, about 17 seconds or so, whatever that we have designed. Is it 17 seconds for you, Yanni?
I think it was
17 seconds. Yes, I remember that. So 17 seconds gap, and then the video starts off again. The template starts off again. It repeats. And
it's like it's like real shooting. It's exactly what I'm shooting.
Exactly the way he is shooting. He feels he is shooting, himself. And so now you know what a template is, a rough idea. So and 100 shots. And what he does and how he does, you can please ask him questions. Yeah. How do you use the 100-shot template?
I use it in every way, and I think it has improved my visualization process very good. I think also what it has helped me in the last, last series, like 8B, the focus lock exercises, I think it has been there, very good help for me to get the steady sight picture and keep it there and understand when it's the right place to do this triggering. And one other thing is that it has helped me to do the automatic trigger pressure. So it's amazing. In some cases, I didn't even realize that I'm pressing the trigger and the shoot will be fired. So it's very good.
Okay. To just recap whatever the 3 points which Yanni has said is, the first thing is that it has helped him in visualization. See, the template has visualization. Now, I said between one shot and the second shot, he's 17 seconds he's got. And in that, if you are at my advanced level shooters, you start visualizing the next shot. Okay. And when you're watching this video again and again, it helps you. It makes visualization very easy. In the videos that I had shown, visualization, you remember? In the visualization video, I had told you that it is fast but difficult, because it is difficult to imagine the sights going from up and down exactly the way you want it. But when you are watching your template, it is easy to visualize, because if, let us say, sights are going up, they come down, the shot is fired, all as per the timing that you use in the firing range, exactly the way you shoot, and it gives you a 10. And then you close your eyes, you can visualize it very easily. If I close my eyes, I can see the screen, I can see Yanni on one side, I can see my image on one side. So that image retention helps you to visualize better. So that is what visualization helps you. The second point which he mentioned was, I think, the trigger.
Yes, the automatic trigger.
Automatic trigger. Sights comes, and he says sometimes I don't even know.
Yes, that's true.
And there was a second point that you mentioned, I forget.
Visualization and triggering and
a focus lock.
Focus lock. Yeah, it is my mind understand the right place when the sights in the area and they don't move anyway. So my brains understand that, and the continuous trigger pressure is coming automatically after that. So there's so many different things what it does, but I think it has been helping me. And even the focus lock exercises, it's very good. I understand immediately what is the right sight picture, how it should be, the sides aligned and they don't move even a little bit, even nothing.
So there we are. So it also helps him in the focus lock for those of you who are not aware of what the focus lock is, when your sights come into the aiming area, the sights should remain in sharp focus and it should be locked. In the sense that the sights are locked, the focus is locked till the shot is fired and even beyond the shot. So that is called as focus lock follow through. Before, during, and after the sight, after the shot is fired, your focus is sharp, continuous before, during, and after the shot is fired. This is focus lock. That's what Yanni is talking about.
Yes.
That his focus lock is improved. Another thing which he has mentioned is that the sights come into the aiming area and they just stop there where he wants it.
Yes.
A lot of us shooters, including myself, because of my age and I don't train much, the sights go down, and then again they come up. But in his case, it doesn't. It just comes and stops because he's continuously watching, and he is traveling and he's very dedicated. He just keeps watching. Anytime he's free, he's watching. You don't have to stare at it. You just keep watching it and it gets programmed.
That's true. In some cases, I had to take the pistol down because it's too good. The sight picture is too good over there, so I take it back because I don't really believe it could be so good. So I have that kind of problems a few times, but now I understand the making the trigger pressure for that sight picture.
And what is your score? 580 plus? How much do you? What is the best score?
581. It was, and decimals was 508.7 or something like that.
608.
608, yes.
Okay. Do you believe that you'll be able to shoot with this template at some point of time all 60 10s?
I hope so, and I have believing myself that I can do it because I know how to shoot the 10. It's only 60 times that. So I had to be much more dedicated and you just understand what I'm doing and I will do that. But it might take a little bit time, but I think I'm at this moment I'm able to do it if my brain goes functionally good. So I know.
Okay. Anybody would like to ask a question, please? Okay, here are some questions.
Okay, so I use my cell phone. I look at my telephone, the template. I can show a little bit if you want to see it. So what kind of, today I done it. So it's like this. And it goes up and down and I just look it and put it like in the table and I maybe do something. Maybe I eat something. I look it again. So I do in different ways, but I think it has been improved my shooting a lot. Even I don't stare it like this. when I stare, the one place where I stare it is the front side. That's the only way where I stare it.
Yes,
correct. Like an eagle.
Correct. That's right. Vikrant has got a question for you.
Oh, okay. I think maybe.
How long did it take to make it stable?
Maybe 2 to 3 months. I'm not really sure, but 2 months after that, I feel the first experience of that it's perfectly steady, the sights over there. So maybe 2 months.
That's not bad at all.
No, we are not. I'm sorry, not that question, but I don't have. It's not. We are not able to use the cell phone in the shooting range, so you have to do something else. But
no, you can put the cue card there.
Yes, and I use the cue card in my pellet box.
In the same way as Asimov is doing. I've not seen the cue card, but in one of the championships, the moment one of the judges came close, he shut the pellet box.
Okay.
Yes,
but I think it's allowed. Of course, you can.
Yes,
use
that
it.
Is allowed. Yes, anything static is allowed.
Yes, it is. But you can't bring your telephone over the brains. That's not allowed.
Yes, it is not allowed.
You're welcome, Vikrant.
Anybody else, please ask questions. There is a shooter with 580 plus shooting from Finland. I think you should ask him some questions.
Anything, if you have something on your mind, you can ask, and I try to answer what I do and help you, maybe.
Okay. I would like all of you, each and every one of you who's present, to write down the reality that you want, anything that you want. It can be anything. It's not necessary it has to be in shooting. Okay? And just write it down. Be confident. Look, some of you may be a little shy. Okay? A little shy. Don't be shy. Write it down. And I'll take each one of them. And I promise you, whatever you write, we will achieve it for you. Okay.
Okay, there's some questions now.
Sushil, yeah.
How is your mindset while shooting? So, my mindset, I'm focusing basically 100% to step 5 and step 6. I think in my mindset is that I think the triggering, when I come to the aiming area, I will concentrate to the triggering process. And some cases it just comes automatically. I don't have to think it anymore. But my mindset, I'm positive. I'm very positive. Even I should like 8. I don't really mind. Doesn't matter. I just continue doing the same thing. Okay, there's many questions. What breathing exercises you do, sir? I have my own kind of breathing exercise. I have done it like 4 years of that, so I don't change it, and I think it's very good to me. And I try to do it like that. I have good fresh air in my lungs few seconds before I'm in the aiming area. So that's my focusing and what I do.
Sushil Sonkar says firing finger pressure not work properly, which means basically,
Okay.
Sushil, you facing finger pressure, firing finger pressure, trigger finger pressure not working properly. So obviously his sights is going to move.
Yes.
His sights are going to move if it's not steady. So again, you have a template for even that. You can have a AR template specifically designed. It can solve each and every problem that you face, provided you believe in it and you write to me, you tell me this is the problem and this is the template I would like, and I'll make it and send it to you. You can try it and I guarantee you it'll solve your issue. Jatin Goyal says fame and become famous. Fine, everybody wants to become famous. But famous what? Doing what? In shooting or in Formula 1 driving or skating or yachting or fencing? What? What is the path you want to take? Yes, and we can guarantee you, I guarantee you that you can. Just tell me what you want and how to achieve it, and we will design the templates for you. Anybody else? Adua Paula says, how do you work the pressure? The pressure? Okay.
Okay. My pressure. I have gone through the section, the module number 5. There is a very good ways to understand your mind, how it's working, and I haven't done those exercises literally every day when I'm practicing. But I don't know. Maybe I just do the step 5, step 6, and I don't want to think anything else. I put the telephone away. And I don't discuss anybody to anything in my training. So I'm focusing 100% to then doing what I'm doing. So that's might be the my good way.
Yes, and mind you, this is the mental discipline that you require. When you are on the firing point, when you come on the firing point, your mind should be just focused on what? The sights coming into the aiming area and the trigger moving. That is if you're at that level. That's what international shooters do. Please watch Mental Focus 3 on my webinars, on YouTube. Go through the trouble of going through that. And I have asked a question, what is it that a world champion Olympic medalist is thinking when he walks into the range? Or when he leaves the hotel room to go to the range? Or when he is at home and leaves the house, he's going to the shooting range. It is always the same thing. When the sights come into the aiming area, my trigger should move perfectly and within the correct timing. And when you come on the shooting range, and that's the biggest problem that I've seen, is that people don't have the discipline. They walk into the shooting range and they're talking and gossiping. You see a world-class shooter, they just come to the shooting range, go straight to the firing point, unpack the pistol and start. And even between shots, like just now Yanni has told you, between shots, he's not thinking of anything. Now that doesn't happen automatically. It happens with training, with correct drilling, with a lot of self-discipline. And for that, you need a lot of motivation. You need to be motivated, strong. And even motivation can be provided through an AR template. So it's anything you want in life, anything you want, it can be achieved. All you have to do is believe in it. Once you start believing in it, I have shown you the 5 methods. It's repetition, drilling, visualization, affirmations, AR templates, and the super fast method where we combine everything. And you can achieve anything you want. But the problem is, sorry?
There's questions again, quite a lot at the moment.
Okay.
Okay, I can answer a bit fast of those questions.
No, take your time. Take your time.
When I slowly pull the trigger slowly at the end, and I'm not really sure what Vikranand is saying. What is the problem? But okay, how do you block the people around you before the shooting? Yesterday I wanted to do my things, but I wasn't alone, and what bothered me. I wanted to block everything and everyone. Okay, that's a tricky thing when you're on the shooting range. So if I have quite a lot of my friends, I put headsets that it seems that I'm listening some music. I try to be in my own corner and do something. I'm always doing something over there. I just don't sit. Maybe I do try holding my hand even looking at the wall if I see somebody's coming, because I don't want to discuss to anybody. That's what I do. And in some cases it might be seen that I'm arrogant, or what is the good, or like be like this. I don't speak to anyone, if you understand what I mean. So maybe somebody is seeing me like that, but I'm not doing that. So it's hard task, but maybe you have to develop some kind of tricks that nobody doesn't bother you.
Yes. And Naveen has asked the question, how many hours in a week do you practice in the range, on the wall, and with the template?
Basically, what I do, my trainings in my diary, what I look at it, I have something between 200 minutes to like 400 minutes per day, the trainings. And I go to the range maybe 3 times a week because I have 3 kids and I have work where I'm traveling around my territory. So that's why I have to do a lot of trainings in my home. But that is the amount of how much I do the trainings. So maybe 200 to 400 minutes per day. Like today I have done 1.5 hours, 90 minutes already. Okay.
The problem, one of the problems that I find is that I see that many of these young shooters lack the motivation.
Okay.
They lack the motivation. They're in their comfort zone. They understand, yes, this is correct, the template, yes, it is wonderful, it will work for them, but they're in their comfort zone. And that is what I'm saying. You need to have a paradigm shift. It is there in my videos. The paradigm shift is you change the way you think. And you can only do the paradigm shift through affirmations and visualization, which can be done. So all you need to do is write to me, come on the WhatsApp group, write to me, sir, this is my specific problem. And can you please send me an AR template? Can you design an AR template for you? Fine, and we can do it for you. And with a guarantee 100%, it will work. It will work. And it has worked. Any other questions? Now, I would like, okay, I do not want to be famous. I want the perfect shots. Fine, you can get the perfect shots. You can get the template, Paula. I can send you the templates. And I will be doing a short course and inviting some of the shooters who would like to get into this template program. Okay, we will be designing templates for each and every shooter, specifically addressing a specific problem. And I'm going to launch this very quickly. It will be there in the group. And those of you who would be interested, they should be, because this is a 100% proven method of reaching your goals. So nobody has given a very clear statement of what they want from life. What is it? Come on, write down. With the exception of Jatin Goel, nobody has written anything. Kamal Raj Singh, you have written time required for automatic triggering. What does that mean? You mean, what do you mean by time?
Okay, I started your program in April. And I bought all the modules and I started training at April. And I think it has been maybe 3 to 4 months. And it is automatic triggering. It's quite often when I'm shooting, not every time, but often it comes.
What percentage? Out of 10, out of 10, how many times?
How many times? Like in the 60 shots?
Yes.
Maybe 10, maybe 15 a good day, in 15 times, but 10 at least. It's very good.
Okay, so how long do you think it will take you to achieve 100% automatic trigger operation?
I think it comes quite maybe harder to the end of the, like in the 60 shots, but I think it's might take half a year. I think I can be managed 100% of that, but I had to do a lot of trainings for that.
No, Yanni, please get in touch with me. I will be sending you a template with the super fast method.
Okay.
Okay, the super fast method will not take you 6 months. It will take you 6 weeks.
Okay, very good.
Even less. I promise you that. But please get in touch with me and we will design the template for you.
Okay.
Okay, any other questions, please? Okay, my reality. I want to master the technique properly without any doubts and want to be an Olympic champion. Then you can be, Vikram, 100%. You can be, provided you watch the template and practice the way it is. Okay, Sunil Kumar, 600 out of 600 is my dream. Fine. You join I'll be giving you an invitation to every shooter in my group and to all those who are out of this group. Please, when the invitation is given, you please join me and you tell me what is it that you want, exactly which area, and then we will have an online discussion and then we will design your template for you. Okay? Thank you very much, Yanni, for your time. You have been very, very motivated a lot of my shooters.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. If there's any, okay. So I'll just stand by, Yanni.
Okay.
So that was Yanni. He has taken the time to discuss some of the things that we have been discussing in this video. The replay of this video will be on YouTube. 1 minute. Here are some more questions. Sir, I do 100 live shots practice. Is it good practice or do drilling exercise? Sushil, get in touch with me. We'll work out your template for you. Sunil Kumar. Okay. How to keep the belief I achieved it but lost after some time? Yes. You notice what Raghav had said, that even after 15 days, 20 days, his confidence is still there because he just keeps watching the template. You are not working with any other templates, so you are not sure. The moment you start working with the template, you'll find the answers to yourself, and probably in the webinars to come, you will come in the live room and say that this is the template I use and this is what I achieved in this much time. Yes, Vikrant, all of you. I will be giving you an invitation very shortly. Those of you who want to join, a separate group will be made. And in this group, we will all work together and we will work on the results. Of course, this group is part of the elite members group 1, 2. But within this group itself, we will work. Okay. Kindly suggest templates for air rifle. Ramesh and Durga Prasad, we are working. I'm working with a shooter for designing air rifle templates, but you'll have to wait for some time. I have a mastery on pistol, and that 100% I can give you results. Okay. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, please WhatsApp me. It's been we've taken